house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars.
Then peace will guide the planets,
And love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. 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 Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden living dreams of visions,
mystic crystal revelation,
and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius.
when the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars.
Then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. 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 Hey there, people all around the world, men and women, boys and girls. The time has come to occupy. It's much too late to judge and cry. Think about a love revolution, and it's here again. And it's time to let the sun shine in. Come together and sing out strong. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. All around the world. Let the sun shine. Come together. Let the sun shine. Sunshine. Sunshine. Everybody sing. Let the sun shine. Open up your hearts. Let the sun shine. Sunshine. Come together and sing out strong for a peaceful planet where we all belong. Replace all fears with love and grace. We are different shades of one human race. It's the place to chase. The revolution is here again. It's near again. The resolution will now begin for all to let the sun shine in.
My heart is breaking today, but I'm not broken yet. I try to be optimistic, even though I'm upset. I won't live in fear of this great unknown. Life as we knew it is gone forever. What will it be like the next time we're together? I'm keeping the faith. We'll see a better day. I look for the rainbow in this dark, gloomy sky. I'm full of questions and I wanna know why we're at this place with no turning back. I pray when I wake up and when I go to sleep for a miracle to happen. We're in trouble deep and I'm keeping the faith. We'll see a better day. There's a time for everything, everything in its time. I'm holding on by a thread before I lose my mind. How much more suffering can this world stand? We're all socially distanced, we can't go anywhere. How did we get here? Sometime life's unfair. I'm keeping the faith. We'll see a better day. I look for the rainbow in this dark, gloomy sky. I'm full of questions and I wanna know why. We're at this place with no turning back. I pray when I wake up and when I go to sleep, for a miracle to happen. We're in trouble deep and I'm keeping the faith. We'll see a better day. Then I think of all I have to be thankful for. My family and friends, I need nothing more. I choose to live in joy, no one can take away. I hold my head up high, I keep pressing on to the prize before me. When it's over and done, I'm keeping the faith to see a better day. I look for the rainbow in this dark, gloomy sky. I'm full of questions and I wanna know why. We're at this place with no turning back. I pray when I wake up and when I go to sleep, for a miracle to happen. We're in trouble deep and I'm keeping the faith. We'll see a better day. I'm keeping the faith. We'll see a better day. We'll see a better day. We'll see a better day.
In my eyes, in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, in my life, I have been searching for something, but you were my dream. You're perfect, you're golden, golden. You're the light, your love. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light, my love. When I breathe, when I swallow, caress I feel. When I listen, I hear the most beautiful music out of nowhere. You're perfect, you're golden. place, you're golden.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Hello, and welcome to the People of Diversity Sunday service. We are a multi-faith community, and we believe there are many paths to one divinity. We have a rotation of 9 speakers from 9 different faith perspectives, and a group of new thought, positive music musicians that we give a topic to. So every 9 weeks we have a new topic, and each speaker and each set of musicians sends in videos to give their perspective of that particular topic, and it's been really interesting.
Really interesting.
Our topic right now is practicing mindfulness, and we've had a couple of talks on that already. So if you would like to join us in this effort, go to www.peopleofdiversity.org and push the donate button. We pay our speakers, we pay our musicians, and we pay our technical help, and we would really appreciate that.
So last week we had the aforementioned couple of talks so far. We had Sensei Vidita, who started us off. Last week we had Swami Dumavadi with Jennifer Farron. Powerful talk. It was amazing. Looking forward to today's talk. That will be with Rabbi Pat Hickman and Keith Leon. And next week we had the Bob sandwich once again. Let me get my S's here. Shaman Shannon Davis with Bob Sima and Shaman Shannon Plummer. Yes, I did it.
You did it.
I'm
Yes,
wonderful.
I'm impressed.
All is well. All is well. If you want to catch any of these past services, go to our People of Diversity page. Under the live, you'll catch the most recent. And under videos, you'll catch all of the videos in chronological order as they go back over the course of the last 2.5 years at least. Mm-hmm. And then slowly but surely our YouTube page is catching up to that as well. Following the morning services on our Sunday service is a deep dive from 11:45 to 12:15 precisely, so as not to eat up your afternoon and really allow you to schedule that in. We like it because it allows us an opportunity to not only connect with the speaker from time to time, they're able to come and join us, but more importantly, folks out there who are listening, and we get to see each other's face on that Zoom, and chat back and forth and kind of dig in a little deeper to what we heard and how does that apply to our walking around life. Second broadcast, and it might be the one you're watching now, but it's at 5:45 in the evening on Sunday. And we pin that to the top of the page, the People of Diversity page, so that you can venture back and check it out. And we run that second service so that you have an opportunity to do your own thing in the morning, and perhaps come back and check out something supplemental to also feed your spiritual walk in the evening. So the only way to get notifications for Sunday service is through the pod pages, and the only way to do that is to join the pod pages. So if this is something that it's interested you and something that you're enjoying, we invite you to join the pod page, and we will welcome you with open arms, and then you will start to get that notification Saturday night, Sunday morning about where the service is, so that you can simply click on it and join us at your leisure. I think that's all I know.
Every week we bless a country. So if you have pictures or fun facts about the country that we are blessing next week, send it to the email address on the screen below. Next week's country, I have to check, is Bahrain. This week's country is the Bahamas.
Whoop, whoop.
And I learned something. There's only 2 countries in the world whose name actually includes "the" in their official name, the Bahamas, and I can't remember what the other one is. So, the Bahamas. The Bahamas are located about 50 miles southeast of Florida, and they are north of Cuba. There are actually 700 islands make up the Bahamas, but only about 30 of them are occupied, and there are a little less than 400,000 people live there. They're 95% Christian. There is no income tax and no sales tax in the Bahamas. Only 1% of the land is in agriculture, and 80% of their food is imported. They make the bulk of their economy through tourism. If you've ever been there, I'm sure that doesn't surprise you. They have amazing, amazing natural resources, incredible scenery and water. One of the things people like to do is go to Pig Island and swim with the pigs. That's a tourist attraction. I can't imagine. They have the deepest blue hole in the world. It's called Dean's Blue Hole, and it's over 600 feet deep. You can see from the top of the water all the way down to the bottom. They have beaches with pink sand. It's from the shells and the shells from the crustaceans that are there. When they die and the shells grind up, the beaches are pink. And there are more than 315 days a year of sunshine every year. 315 days. So sounds like paradise. They do have quite a bit of problems, particularly in the last few years with storms, hurricanes. So being stuck out there in the middle of the water, that's an issue. But when things are good, things are really, really good in the Bahamas. So we want to hold the people of the Bahamas in our hearts, knowing they want the same things in their lives that we want in ours. They want peace. They want to be able to enjoy that beauty. They provide a service for people, just a place to go that's relaxing and beautiful and takes you back to nature, and we so appreciate that. So we hold the people of the Bahamas in our hearts, and we say these words together. May peace prevail in the Bahamas. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me. Your turn.
Mr. Keith Leon will likely be coming to us from some very cool spot, much like what we're doing now. He is also spending his full-time life in an RV, so we're looking forward to hearing from him. And much like Jen Farron, he always sends us something special and heartfelt, uniquely just for us, and we are really grateful for his participation. Rabbi Pat Hickman, this is going to just be an amazing duo. Rabbi Hickman typically puts a little bit of her own singing and musical skills into each one of her talks, and they have just been amazing talks not only learning, but just being pulled in to just an amazing speaker. And I'm really, really looking forward to hear her today. So without further ado, we'll see you on the other side.
You left my sister, mom, and me without a dad. I didn't understand it, I was just a lad. Now mom, she had her story, and I guess you had yours too. I didn't get to hear it, 'cause you found somebody new. But there's two sides to every story, yeah, there's two sides, sometimes three or four. Oh, there's two sides to every story, but when all is said and done, love's the only one. I almost had another dad, it wasn't meant to be. He went to heaven way too soon, and it was back to me. I devised my story as a tale of right and wrong. I learned to be my own dad and pretended to be strong. But there's two sides to every story, yeah, there's two sides, sometimes three or four. There's two sides to every story, but when all is said and done, love's the only one. Grew to be a man and had a young boy of my own. He barely knew his grandpa till you finally came home. Now you say you love me and you're proud of who I am. You open up your heart to me, tell me all you can. Yeah, there's two sides to every story. There's two sides, sometimes even more. Yeah, there's two sides to every story, but when all is said and done, love's the only one. Now I'm listening to your stories and I'm loving you out loud. I'm telling everybody I'm so glad I make you proud. We're making all new memories and we're sharing precious things. I'll cherish every moment and embrace what each day brings. 'Cause there's two sides to every story. Yeah, there's two sides and 500,000 more. Yeah, there's two sides to every story. But when all is said and done, love's the only one. Two sides to every story. Yeah, there's two sides to every story. There's two sides to every story. But when all is said and done, love's the only one. Every time I see a sunset or a bird take a flight, I thank my spirit for the next breath, 'cause I know everything's alright. I used to feel so empty, wasn't sure of anything at all. I thought I was disconnected, but I never even picked up the phone to call. God showed me who I am and a brand new way to be. Ever since I found this out, it's so good to be me. Yeah, it's a goddamn every day of my life. Yeah, it's a God thing every day of my life. Time thinking about the future, and I forgave myself for the past. When I stepped into this moment, I found myself at last. God showed me who I really am and how awesome life can be. Ever since I heard the truth, it's so good to be me. Yeah, 'cause it's a God thing. Every day of my life, don't you know it's a God thing? Each and every day of my life. All right. Let's break it down. I mean, way down. It seems my world is a reflection of who and what I choose to be. I always thought someone else was in charge, didn't know that someone was me. Now I know who I really am, and all my friends would agree. But ever since I found the sweet, sweet spirit, it's so good to be me. Yeah, this is a God thing. Every day of my life, how about you? It's a God thing. Each and every day of my life, look around. You feeling it? Yeah, it's a God thing. Ain't it great to be alive? Whoa, it's a God thing. Every day of my life, every single day of my life, it's a God thing. God thing. God thing, God thing, God thing, God thing, God thing. It's a God thing. It's a God thing.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. We will know that you are one. Shalom, Chaverim. Hello, dear friends. What is our topic this morning? It is mindfulness. And what does that mean within the Jewish faith? Oh, so much. This is the month for mindfulness. Yes, the Jewish calendar is based on the cycles of the moon. And just this past week, we entered the month of Elul. Elul is the 6th month of the 12 months on the Jewish calendar. And it is a time of deep, intense spiritual preparation for the coming year and for the upcoming High Holy Days. The High Holy Days celebrate the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah, and culminate 10 days later in Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. And this is the holiest day of the year for Jewish people. In Aramaic, and that's the language that the Jews spoke when the months were given names on the calendar, in Aramaic, the word Elul means search. Yes, Elul is a time to search our hearts. It is a time to begin that very difficult process of looking deep within to grant forgiveness and to ask for forgiveness. Traditional Jews will hear the shofar blast every morning during the month of Elul.
until the first day of Rosh Hashanah. The blasts are meant to awaken our spirits and inspire us to begin that soul searching. Soul searching can also be helped by eating plums and pears. Yes, in Europe, Elul arrived when the plums were purple and ripe and the pears were ready for picking. Jews called Elul the time of the Flumen und die Beeren, the plums and the pears. In Yiddish, these two words have additional meaning. Pflaumen means flames, and Beeren means to burn. So Elul is a time to search our hearts, to seek God with a fiery, burning intensity deep within. It is through deep mindfulness practices that we can access all that needs to be seen within our hearts. In fact, on Rosh Hashanah, which means the head of the year, it is the sound of the shofar that brings us into our present, brings us into the presence, and wakes us up to the moment when we hear the blast of that horn. We wake up. It is the day of mindfulness. For the Hebrew root zachar, used in another name for Rosh Hashanah, which is Yom HaZikaron, that root suggests both remembrance and mindfulness. This is the day when we cultivate an awareness of our lives in all four worlds, in the world of physicality, the world of feelings, the world of knowledge and thought, and the world of the spirit. Think about the elements in your life this past year that you are ready to leave behind, and I am sure there are many after a year such as we've had. So what was last year about for you? Keep a journal. That's another wonderful mindful practice. Keep a journal where you can spend a little time every day recording your insights. Reflect on your physical being. Is there something you could be doing to help improve your health? Or are you just doing? What about your emotional state, your relationships? Your spiritual well-being needs nurturing as well, of course. Do you feel connected to the God of your understanding, to your faith? Have you challenged your quest for wisdom? What have you learned this year? Contemplate with meditations that help to empty your mind so that God can enter it and fill it up. One of my favorite at this time of the year is called the Hineni meditation. Hineni means, here I am. The word Hineni is a powerful one found in our Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Bible. It is most often used to describe a state of complete readiness. So we find in the book of Exodus, we are taught that the shepherd Moses heard the voice of God speaking to him from a burning bush. Moses, Moses, God called. Hineni. Moses replied, here I am. Moses is physically present, emotionally ready, and spiritually open to God at that moment. The intention in practicing this meditation is to become more fully present. I like to use the one that is taught by Nan Fink Geffen. She's a leading teacher of Jewish meditation. So if you'd like, we can try it together right now. So we begin with breath. You begin by taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, make a sound like but it could be any sound, a sigh or a shout or even a musical note, whatever feels right to you in the moment. Draw the sound out as long as you can, and when your lungs have deflated, let your chest fill up again, once again with air. And do this several times, and then settle into normal, ordinary breathing. And now in your ordinary breathing, watch your breath. Notice how your chest expands and contracts, and how your body receives the breath and then lets it go. As you do this, your mind will begin to quiet down and you will start to relax. And when you are ready, move your attention to the word Hineni, or if you wish, to the words, Here I am. Hineni, here I am. Focus on Hineni. Repeat it silently to yourself. Hineni, here I am. Let the word become filled with your breath. Merge with it so that you experience being fully present. Hineni, here I am. Not thinking, not accomplishing, not doing, just being. Hineni, here I am. Fully presence, readiness to receive in body, heart, mind, and spirit. Hineni, here I am. When your mind wanders, as it inevitably will, do not judge yourself. Simply notice where it has gone and return to here I am. Hineni, here I am. And when you are ready, wiggle your toes and your fingers and gently open your eyes and join me with a smile. Ah, yes, I am truly a child of being present practices. One day at a time, that's been my motto for years. How about 1 minute at a time? We need to find relief from a world turned topsy-turvy. And so what do we do after clearing our mind and being present in the present? And then for us Jewish people, it's time for teshuvah. Teshuvah means returning. In the 10 days leading up to Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, we acknowledge the mistakes we made and the things that may have been done that go against who we really are. We feel our regret and we pledge to change. We ask God to forgive, and don't forget, of course, to forgive God as well. Approach family, friends, your boss, and any others and forgive them. Even those who are no longer part of our world, they still exist within your heart. Your relationships never die. You can still heal them. Decide what is missing from your life and ask God to help you to bring it into your life in this new year. In fact, deepen your relationship with the God of your understanding. And if you don't understand what or who God is, give yourself the time this year to explore what that relationship really is to you. This is the most important relationship in your life. Even if you're not really sure a God exists, pretend that one does, and just speak to God as if to a friend. And then listen closely and look carefully around you and see if your world becomes more whole and you hear a voice within. The oftentimes wrenching work of soul searching is easier when we recite a beautiful psalm, Psalm 27. And this psalm is one that is recited every day during this month of Elul. It begins with the words, God is my light and my helper, whom shall I fear? It helps us to feel that God is with us as we strive to bring out the best in ourselves. The translation that I'm going to use today is by my teacher, Reb Zalman. He refers to God as Yah, one of the many names of God. Yah, you are my light, you are my Savior. Whom need I dread? Yah, with you as my strong protector, who can make me panic? When hateful bullies gang up on me, wanting to harass me, to oppress and terrorize me, they are the ones who stumble and fall. Even if a gang surrounds me, my heart is not weakened. If a battle is joined around me, my trust in you is firm. Only one thing do I ask of you, Yah. Just this alone do I seek. I want to be at home with you, Yah. All the days of my life, I want to delight in seeing you when I come to visit you in your temple. You hide me in your sukkah, your covering, on a foul day. You conceal me unseen in your tent. You raise me beyond anyone's reach. And now, as you have held my head high, despite the presence of my powerful foes, I prepare to celebrate and thrill, singing and making music to you, Yah. Listen, Yah, to the sound of my cry, and being kind, answer me. My heart has said, I seek your face. Your presence is what I beg for. Don't hide your face from me. Don't just put me down. You who have been my helper, don't abandon me. Don't forsake me, God, my support. Though my father and my mother have left me, you, Yah, will hold me securely. Please teach me your way. Teach me your way and guide me on the straight path. Discourage those who defame me, because false witnesses stood up against me, belching out violence. Don't let me become the victim of my foes. I wouldn't have survived if I hadn't hoped that I would yet see your goodness, God fully alive on earth. So I tell you, my friends, you too hope in Yah. Be sturdy and make strong your heart. And most of all, keep hoping to Yah. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. We will know that you are one.
Thank you, Keith. As usual, absolutely amazing, sir. We are forever grateful for your heartfelt presence in this wonderful experiment that we are conducting here. Rabbi Hickman, thank you so much for just another amazing talk and a deep dive into Judaism. We are very grateful for you as well. Mr. Lupo, woo woo woo! If you have any technical or audiovisual issues as things ebb and flow in our new world, check in with Philip. He will be able to bob and weave with whatever is happening in your presentation world. Connect with him, and he will take good care of you. Following the morning service, should that be when you are joining us at 11:45 to 12:15, please join us for the deep dive. The directions to get there are below or in the post, and truth is the password if you need to get in. Tonight at 5:45. If you happen to be watching now, it is 5:45. Actually, it's later than that now. Please join us for that, and know that is what we will pin to the top of the page should you desire to come back or send someone else back to pick up on the wonder of this past service. Next week we have not Shannon and Bob. Yes, Shannon, Bob, and Shannon.
The Bob sandwich.
The Bob sandwich. All right. That's all I know.
Okay. Go to www.peopleofdiversity.org and press that donate button if you would like to help us keep this train rolling. And we want to take a minute right now. Just take a breath. Close your eyes. We say thank you, Spirit, for the abundance that comes to the pod, and for the abundance that the pod sends out, the abundance that is this effort and these people, the ones that participate, the ones that watch, the ones that put it together. We are so grateful for everything and everyone that is involved in this, and we look so forward to the future with anticipation, knowing that it's going to be amazing. So, and we say thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, last thing, don't click off. We do our energetic healing circle. Bring to your heart and to your mind's eye anyone that you know that could use a little extra love this week. Maybe they have something going on in their lives that's positive or negative, whatever, and bring them into your heart and send out some energy to them. And I really encourage you to open up and receive energy, because this is a circle and we're sending it around, and we're sharing it as a community, and we really appreciate that. Thank you all for attending. Have a great week. We'll see you at the deep dive or the evening service or next week. Thank you.
Have a great week. Bye now.
Bye.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of